हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल द क्यूरियस स्कॉलर। आज हम इस वीडियो में यूपीटेट सीडीपी के क्वेश्चंस प्रैक्टिस करेंगे। वीडियो को स्टार्ट करने से पहले चैनल को लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब करें। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। पहला क्वेश्चन, इन द प्रोग्रेसिव मॉडल ऑफ एजुकेशन एज इम्प्लीमेंटेड बाय CBSE, socialization of children is done in such a way so as to expect them to first give up time consuming social habit and learn how to score good grades. 2. Be an active participant in the group work and learn social skills. 3. Prepare themselves to conform to the rules and regulation of society without questioning. 4. Accept what they are offered by the social irrespective of their social background. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन 2। Next question. Which of the following is based on Vygotsky's socio-cultural theory? First, operant condition. Second, reciprocal teaching. Third, culture-neutral cognitive development. Fourth, insight learning. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन 2। Next question. A teacher says to her class as individual assignment are designed to help individual students learn more effectively. All students should complete assignment prescribed without any assistance. She is referring to which of the following stages of Kohlberg's moral development? First, conventional stage. 4, law and order. Second, post-conventional stage. 5, social contract. Third, pre-conventional stage 1, punishment avoidance. 4, pre-conventional stage 2, individualism and exchange. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन 1। Next question. 14-year-old Devika is attempting to develop a sense of herself as a separate, self-governing individual. She is developing first, hatred for rules. Second, autonomy. Third, teenage arrogance. 4, maturity. इसका आंसर है सेकेंड, autonomy. Fifth question. In context of progressive education, which of the following statement is true according to John Dewey? First, there should not be a place for democracy in a classroom. Second, students should be able to solve social problems themselves. Third, curiosity does not belong to the inherent nature of students, rather it is to be cultivated. Fourth, students should be observed and not heard in the classroom. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन 2। Next question. Following are the critical views about the theory of multiple intelligence. Accept. First, it is not research based. Second, different intelligence demand different method for different students. Third, gifted students usually excel in a single domain. 4, it lacks of empirical support. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन 3। Next question. Theory of multiple intelligence cannot be legitimized as it is first not possible to measure different intelligence as there are no specific tests. Second, does not place equal importance on all 7 intelligence. Third, is based only on sound empirical studies done by Abraham Maslow throughout his life. 4, is not compatible with general intelligence. G, which is most important? इसका आंसर है फर्स्ट। Next question. School-based assessment was introduced 2. First, decentralize the power of board of school education in the country. Second, ensure the holistic development of all the students. Third, motivate teachers to punctually record all the activities of students for better interpretation of their progress. 4. Encourage school to excel by competing with the other schools in their area. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन 2. Ensure the holistic development of all the students. Next question. Which of the following does not deter problem solving? First, insight. Second, mental sets. Third, entrenchment. 4. Fixation. इसका आंसर है फर्स्ट, insight. Next question. What kind of error is common between a learner who is learning his mother tongue and the learner who learns the same language as a second language? First, overgeneralization. Second, simplification. Third, developmental. 4. Hypercorrection. इसका आंसर है थर्ड, developmental. Next, a child coming to preschool for the first time cries profusely after 2 years. When the same child goes to the primary school for the first time, he does not express his tension by crying, rather, his shoulder and neck muscles become tense. This change in his behavior can be explained on the basis of which of the following principle? First, development proceeds in a sequential manner. 2. Development is gradual. Third, development is different in different people. 4. Development is characterized by differentiation and integration. इसका आंसर है 4. Next question. Which of the following statement is true? First, genetic makeup impact responsiveness of an individual to qualities of the environment. Second, adoptive children possess same IQ as their adoptive siblings. Third, experience does not influence brain development. 4. Intelligence remain unaffected by the schooling. इसका आंसर ऑप्शन सेकेंड. Next question. The nature-nurture debate refers to first, genetics and environment. Second, behavior and environment. Third, environment and biology. 4. Environment and upbringings. इसका आंसर है फर्स्ट, genetic and environment. Next question. Which of the following is a passive agency of socialization? First, health club. Second, family. Third, eco club. 4. Public library. इसका आंसर है 4. Public library. Question number 15. In Vygotsky's theory, which aspect of development gets neglected? First, social. Second, cultural. Third, biological. 4. Linguistic. इसका आंसर है थर्ड, biological. Next question. Which of the following stages are involved when infants think with their eyes, ear, and hands? First, concrete operational stage. Second, pre-operational stage. Third, sensory motor stage. 4. Formal operational stage. इसका आंसर है थर्ड, sensory motor stage. Next question. Ria does not agree with Rishabh about setting up a class picnic. She thinks that the rule can be revised to suit the majority. This kind of peer disagreement, according to Piaget, refers to first, heteronomous morality, second, cognitive immaturity, third, reaction, four, morality of cooperation. इसका आंसर है फोर morality of cooperation. Next question. Which one of the following is a form of Sternberg's triarch theory of intelligence? First, practical intelligence. Second, experimental intelligence. Third, resourceful intelligence. Four, mathematical intelligence. इसका आंसर है फर्स्ट प्रैक्टिकल इंटेलिजेंस. Next question. Who developed the first intelligent test? First, David Wechsler. Second, Alfred Binet. Third, Charles Edward Spearman. Fourth, Robert Sternberg. इसका आंसर है सेकेंड, अल्फ्रेड बिनेट. Next question. A teacher collects and reads the work of the class, then plans and adjusts the next lesson to meet students' need. He or she is doing first, assessment of learning, second, assessment as learning, third, assessment for learning, fourth, assessment at learning. इसका आंसर है थर्ड, assessment for learning. Next question. Teachers who work under school-based assessment first are overburdened as they need to take frequent tests in addition to Monday test. Second, need to assign project work in each subject to individual students. Third, observe students minutely on a daily basis to assess their values and attitude. Four, feel a sense of ownership for the system. इसका आंसर है फोर. Next question. Deductive reasoning involve first, reasoning from general to particular, second, reasoning from particular to general, third, active construction and reconstruction of knowledge, four, methods including inquiry learning and heuristics. इसका आंसर है फर्स्ट, reasoning from general to particular. Next question. Which of the following skill is associated with emotional intelligence? First, memorizing, second, motor processing, third, imaging, fourth, empathizing. इसका आंसर है फोर, empathizing. Next question. Which one of the following is not a suitable formative assessment task? First, open-ended question, second, project, third, observation, fourth, ranking the students. इसका आंसर है फोर, ranking the students. Next question. The assessment of students can be used by teachers in teaching to develop insight into first, identifying the students who need to be promoted to the higher class, second, not promoting those students who do not meet school standards, third, changing the teaching approach according to the learner's need, four, creating groups of bright and weak students in the class. इसका आंसर है थर्ड, changing the teaching approach according to the learner's need. Next question. Which one out of the following provides information about the roles and behaviors which are acceptable in a group during early childhood period? First, sibling and teachers. Second, teachers and peers. Third, peers and parents. Fourth, parents and sibling. इसका आंसर है parents and sibling. Next question. Which of the following age group falls under later childhood category? First, 11 to 18 years. Second, 18 to 24 years. Third, birth to 6 year. Fourth, 6 to 11 year. इसका आंसर है 4, 6 to 11 year. Next question. Arjav says that language development is influenced by one's innate predisposition, while Sonali feels that it is because of the environment. This discussion between Arjav and Sonali is about first, critical and sensitive feeling, second, stability and instability argument, third, continuous and discontinuous learning, fourth, nature and nurture debate. इसका आंसर है 4, nature and nurture debate. Next question. In Lawrence Kohlberg theory, which level signifies the absence of morality in the true sense? First, level 3rd, second, level 4, third, level 1, 4, level 2nd. इसका आंसर है 3rd, level 1. Next question. Which one of the following is not correct for the progressive model of socialization of children? First, active participation in the group work and learning social skills. Second, children accept what they are offered by the school irrespective of their social background. Third, there should be a place for democracy in the classroom. 4. Socialization is an adoption of social norms. इसका आंसर है second. Next question. In learning, assessment is essential for first, grades and marks, second, screening test, third, motivation, fourth, posting of the purpose of segregation and ranking. इसका आंसर है third, motivation. Next question. Fitting new information into existing schemes is known as first, accommodation, second, equilibration, third, assimilation, fourth, organization. इसका आंसर है third, assimilation. Next question. We all differ in terms of our intelligence, motivation, interest, etc. This principle refers to first, individual difference, second, theories of intelligence, third, heredity, fourth, environment. इसका आंसर है first, individual difference. Next question. According to Piaget's theory, which one out of the following will not influence one's cognitive development? Language, social experience, maturation, activity. इसका आंसर है second, social experiences. Next question. Which of these does not imply practical intelligence in the triarch theory? First, reshaping the environment. Second, thinking practically about oneself only. Third, choosing an environment in which you can succeed. 4. Adapting to the environment. इसका आंसर है सेकंड, thinking practically about oneself only. Next question. Which of the following is a characteristic of Goldberg's stages of moral development? First, universal sequences of stages across all cultures. Second, stages proceed in a non-hierarchic manner. Third, variable sequence of stages. 4. Stages are isolated responses and not general pattern. इसका आंसर है फर्स्ट, यूनिवर्सल सीक्वेंसेस ऑफ स्टेजेस अक्रॉस ऑल कल्चर्स. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Teachers and students draw on one another expertise while working on complex projects related to real world problem in classroom. First, teacher centric. Second, socio-constructivist. Third, traditional. Fourth, constructivist. इसका आंसर है सेकेंड, socio-constructivist. Last question. In the context of language development, which of the following areas are underestimated by Piaget? First, egocentric speech. Second, active construction by the child. Third, heredity. Four, social interact. इसका आंसर है 4, social interact.